Good morning, my lords, ladies and gentlemen and pupils of the college. While it is a truth universally acknowledged that From Russia with Love, The Empire Strikes Back, The Godfather Part 2, The Silence of the Lambs, or even Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban were all far, far better films than the first in their series, it doesn't follow that Lockdown 2 was more entertaining than Lockdown 1. And I'm certainly not alone in looking forward to the end of COVID-19 and the restrictions we have all endured for the last 16 months. The course of the last academic year has been far from easy, and it's been far from easy for all of us in society. But in the context of the challenges we have all faced, Glenalmond has continued to thrive. This year has been a period of change, of growth, and of optimism for the college. The Michaelmas term opened with a return to what is entertainingly described as in-person learning. Quite where learning had taken place previously, I'm not so sure. And it was our privilege to welcome the pupils back to the college in September. At 17 weeks, Michaelmas must have been the longest in the college's history. Not all was the same, but the pupils' delight to be here was visible. Our goal throughout was to provide a normal enough Glenalmond while navigating the restrictions and protecting the college community. And we continued to offer CCF field days, a full games programme, the Upper Sixth Leadership Challenge, concerts, bonfire night fireworks, scholars' lectures, a Remembrance Day service, debating, countless socials, trips, Duke of Edinburgh expeditions, piping, a TEFL course, the Heartbreak Run, services of baptism and confirmation, our usual diet of lessons, house meetings, trial examinations, and so the list went on. Indeed, Glenalmond must have been among the few schools to stage a whole school production, and if you're yet to see Epicene, please do explore our YouTube channel. In January, Lockdown 2 saw Glenalmond reinvented once again for a digital age via Call at Home. Rolls were called, tutorials happened, exercise guided, sermons were brought, lessons were taught, and each was a live, interactive experience. The outward shape of our remote existence was recognizable from our in-person routines. We maintained direct individual contact with each of our pupils and you, their families, and our priority was welfare and well-being, as well as an academic education. And yet, this experience of lockdown living generated positive byproducts of electronic creativity, which we will develop as we plan for normal. Wardening in a time of COVID perhaps warps one's perception of time, but this term has accelerated at an exponential rate. In Trinity, we welcome not only the return of pupils to the college again, but also competitive fixtures in tennis, golf, and it's been truly splendid finally to witness big cricket fully in action. We held the Col 24 event for the second time, and I offer my thanks once again to all for helping to raise £80,000 for bursaries and kickstart our Glenalmond 175 campaign to help us to help others. If ever a lesson were needed on why such activities are necessary or play such a significant role in the life of a Glenalmond pupil, it's been provided by the countless smiles on pupils' faces this term. Whatever stories the press has carried this year regarding public examinations, they did not truly capture the last-minute changes and frustrations of government planning or communication, and it was important to have a rigorous and fair process for all, to give the pupils an opportunity to demonstrate their knowledge and their learning in formal assessments for GCSE, Highers and A-levels. Contrary to expectations, perhaps, pupils want to sit examinations and show what they can achieve, and that's what they did at Glenalmond. Social distancing has, of course, continued, but as the college marks its 175th anniversary next year, we will look to welcome you online and, hopefully, in person at one of a series of events as we celebrate all that Glenalmond has achieved since its foundation in 1847. Importantly, I hope you'll be able to support us in our ambition to fund those life-changing bursaries for a greater number of pupils. To all the staff, I'm grateful for everything that you have done this year and offer my best wishes to our leavers, but especially to Elaine Mundell and Rachel Maguire. Everybody here at the college, all the staff, the council and the pupils wish you a long and very happy retirement. Secondly, I would like to thank the Council for all that they have done this year behind the scenes, or should that perhaps be behind the screens, to support the college in its growth. No knowledge is ever wasted. We teach every day, and as an institution, we have become learned experts in the last year in disinfectant, parts per million risk mitigation, space calculation, and immigration and quarantine legislation. But these have all allowed us to achieve our primary purpose, that of educating, and educating in the widest possible sense the pupils in the context of achieving the possible under normal enough Glenalmond. Throughout the last 16 months, our pupils and your children have shown how wonderfully capable they are at adapting, of rising to the challenge, and how in testing circumstances they are resilient and strong. In very strange circumstances, it has made the staff proud to work here at the college and proud to be their teachers, and for me, proud to be their warden. Before I finish, I will address briefly the upper sixth, and if I were to reduce all I need to say to you into 30 words or 3 ideas, it would be this. Success depends on understanding right from wrong, the strength of character to make the right choices. Your integrity is crucial to all you stand for, so stand up for it. Finally, wherever you are in the world, I hope our song shall rise. All our work shall praise thy name in earth and sky and sea. Holy, 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 merciful and mighty, God in 3 persons, blessed Trinity. Floriat Glenalmond.